Welcome to Valuetainment, news for busy people just like you. Here are your top 5 business stories of the week. First up, $2 trillion of dirty money was moved by banks. You know how they say follow the money? Well, they followed the money all right, and here's what they found. Top global banks shuffled huge sums of illegal funds around the globe, according to reports from more than 100 media partners in 88 countries spanning from 1999 to 2017. What banks, you ask? Well, banks such as JP Morgan, HSBC, Deutsche Bank, Bank of New York Mellon are all accused of moving money that helped fuel drug cartels, enabled tax evasion, Ponzi scheme, enabled organized crime, terrorism, and bloody wars. This is some shady stuff, and somebody better end up in jail. Next up, let's talk about wealth in America. Collective American household net worth has reached an all-time high during the pandemic. Household wealth climbed 7% in the second quarter, reaching $119 trillion. That's up from $111 trillion in Q1. After the economic shutdown, this was fueled by the CARES Act, stimulus checks, unemployment benefits, the stock market's rapid recovery, and of course, people staying home and saving that money. Moving right along, the World Economic Forum has called for a great reset in capitalism. COVID has put a magnifying glass on the inequities of the U.S. economy and society. Millions of people are out of work and struggling to get by. So it may be apropos to question capitalism at certain times, but I assure you the alternative is not the answer. In other news, the online bank Chime is now the most valuable consumer fintech company. Chime, which markets itself as the online bank for millennials, is now worth a staggering $14.5 billion, surging past the online trading platform Robinhood. Chime is now worth 900% more than just 18 months ago when it was valued at $1.5 billion. Chime offers online banking services, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. And no, this is not a commercial for Chime. And finally, in pop culture business news, Playboy is eyeing a return to the stock market. The iconic nudie magazine, founded by the legendary Hugh Hefner, stopped printing magazines earlier this year, but is now in talks with so-called blank check companies about an investment to fund its push into sexual wellness products, spirits, and cannabis. The talks could pave the way for Playboy's return to the stock market again, 9 years after it went private in a $207 million mega deal. This just goes to show that all companies and people need to adapt with the times. That's your news for busy people. Enjoy your weekend and stay busy, my friends.